Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello winners, welcome back to our channel. Firstly, I want to say thank you for your loyalty watching videos on this channel, and I want to say also congratulations for our channel that has reached more than 100 subscribers. Alright, congratulations. Okay, in this video, in this e-learning video, we would like to study together about pronunciation. Pronunciation is the most important of speaking and understanding a language, specifically in English. Because in learning English, I'm sure you are familiar with this aspect, because pronunciation is relating with the phonetic skills. Phonetic skills are ignored by many English learners. Pronunciation is as important as, for instance, listening and conversational skills. With a good pronunciation, we will be able to avoid misunderstanding, whether if we are as the speaker or we are as the listener. Alright, in this video, I am going to explain it by using the material from Downstream Books with the title Pronunciation Illustrated, drawing by Peter Nibon. I want to explain 7 pages for this video. They are page 16, 19, 21, 29, 38, 39, and 51. Alright, don't go anywhere, take this video. Alright, this is the material that we will be discussing for this video, and this is the first page. The first section for this learning. I chose the page 16 for our introduction. We would like to pronunciate between E and I. So, in English, intonation can affect the meaning of the word. We can see in the first picture of this page, there are sheeps and ships. Alright, for example, I have 2 sheeps in the park, and then Titanic ships is the biggest ships in the world. You can see the difference between them. There are bean and bin. Do you know how to pronounce well? How to differentiate among them? Alright, the first is bean with the E and A in the middle of word, so the intonation is longer than bin. Bean. I have many beans in my refrigerator. And then bin. For example, where's my files? Do you send them to the recycle bin? Alright, we move to the next picture. There are meal and meal. You can hear the difference between meal and meal. Meal, for example, I have a meal for my lunch. Okay. Next, meal. There are so many meal in the Netherlands. Alright, do you hear the differentiate? Yes, the intonations is affect the word. It's affect the meaning of word. Okay, we are going to the next picture. The difference between lead and lead. We cannot say lead, for example, the leader. No, the correct one is the leader. For example, lead. The leader of our group will be presenting our works. And then lead. For example, there are some foods behind that lid. So lid is like has the same meaning with the cover or cap. Lid. Lead and lid. Alright, in the next picture, we will be differentiating between gin and gin. Gin is the alcoholic drinks from fruit fermentation. Okay, alright. Gin drinks gin. Do you hear the difference? The difference between them? Beside this clause, we can say there is, but gin doesn't like gin. Alright, we move to another picture, another example. Okay, sleepy, sleepy, sleep, sleep, sleepy, Friday, Friday. Not Friday, Friday. Sleepy, Friday. 6, size. 6 size. 6 size is different with 6. 6 is different with 6. So 6 size. 6 size. And then 6 slivers. Okay. 6 slivers. And then the other sentence, to feed her feet. To feed her feet. And then the next picture, the last picture on this page, fish. Fish. And then chips. And chips are cheap. Are cheap. Easy to eat and easy to eat. Alright, and easy to eat. Alright, we move to the next page, page 19. Okay, in this page, we will be able to differentiate between A and A. Okay, we are looking for the first picture. In this picture, we differentiate between a pet and a pat. Pet and a pat. So it's not intonation again, but like the difference tongue when we pronounce it. Pet and pat. A pet, for example. I have many pets in my house. And then a pat, for example. I have 3 pets in this stage. We are going to the next picture. Difference between man and man. Okay, the first, one man. One man. So it's like there are A and A in the middle of this word. One man. One man. One man. For example, there is one man in my bedroom. For the other example, like that man is playing football. And then many men. For example, many men line up facing me. And then a net with a net. Net is different with a net. You can see in this picture. Net. For example, network. We cannot say network like network, but network. Gnat is similar with mosquito. Next picture, we will be seeing the difference between pedaling and paddling. So in the word of pedaling, we can stress the first syllable of this word, pedaling. The next word is paddling. We will also be able to pronounce it with sounds A and A in the middle of this word, between P and D, paddling. And then in the next picture there are pet, and then has dad's hat on his hat. Pet has dad's hat on his hat. And then in the next picture there are 3 people. Jack has a check. Jack has a check. And then cap. In his hand. Jack's Jack friend. French is a very expensive. French friend. Because there is a apostrophe S, so French friend is a very expensive. Next, this is a page 21. Okay, in the next page we will be able to differentiate between A and A. For example, in this first picture, hat with hat. For example, I have 2 hats in my house. Or, may I borrow your hat? And then for a hat, for example, there is a hat in the middle of the forest. And then we are going to the next picture, the difference between a battler and a butler. Battler. And then the next picture, there are stamp and stomp. There are a banker and banker, banker, bunker. And then the next picture, there is a sentence, these windows were shattered. And then beside these windows were shattered, shattered, shut and shut, shattered, shattered. And the final picture of this page, there are mashed potatoes with butter, mashed potatoes with butter, butter. And then beside it, there is a mashed potatoes with batter, 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 batter. We are going to the next page. This is page 29. We would like to pronounce U. For example, in the first picture, we can see butcher and a cook. So it's like the first page. It's about the intonation of the middle of the word. Butcher, a cook. Beside it, there are bull and a rook. Rook, bull, rook, bull, rook. And then the next picture, there is a sentence. In this picture is actually how to pronounce double O. So if we find there is a double O in the middle of word, so we can say it with a long U. For example, the cook looks at her cookery book. She puts some sugar in the pudding. Under the next picture, there is a sentence. The pudding looks good. The pudding looks good. Look with a long U. Look. And then the next word, there is at look. At look. 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 So in this context, in this word, we can say with the short U. Look. Look. And the next sentence, pulling, pour, full. So if we say pour, it is with a long U. Pulling or pour full out of the pool. In the wood. In the wood. Wood. In the wood. Is foolish. Bookish, a joke. Is foolish. Bookish, a joke. It's too full. Is too full. Good foot. Of good foot. Of good foot. To move. To move. A foot. A foot. Okay, in the next picture, we are going to differentiate between A and I. How to pronounce A and I. Look at the context. Look at the first picture. To lay. To lay. And then to lie. To lie. In the next picture, there is a pain. A pain. And then a pine. A pine. And then the next picture, there are hate and height. Hate. Height. And then the next picture, there is a sentence. The lake that I like. The lake that I like. And in the next picture, there is a sentence also. David baits his hook. David baits his hook. David baits his hook. And in the last picture, and a whiting bites it. And a whiting bites it. Alright, we are going to the next page. This is a page 39. Okay, in this page, we are going to differentiate between pronunciation of A and Oi. Oi. Oi usually we use when there is a word that O meets I or O meets Y. For example, this picture. Good boys. Good boys. And then goodbyes. Goodbyes. And then the next picture, there are 4 things in this picture. A point. A point. A pine. A pine. A vial. A vial. A file. And in the next picture, there are 2 sentences. And in the first sentence is Joyce walks off his poise. Joyce walks off his poise. Giles walks off with pies. Okay mainers, that's all from e-learning in this video. I hope this video can be useful for you, improve your knowledge about pronunciation. If I have something wrong to say, I want to apologize and I hope you forgive me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. See you on the next video. Bye bye.